Hello, everyone. My name is a fellow Tello, and I wanted to welcome you all to my channel. I recently started this channel because I wanted to get into TCGs. Now, I have a couple of friends that are very into TCGs and have been for a couple years now. And they wanted to bring me on, try something different. I was pretty hesitant for quite some time, but I decided to dive in, try some new hobbies. We're not here forever. And I decided to first try out Magic the Gathering. I have been having an absolute blast learning how to play that game. I think I've been playing for the better half of 5 months or so now, and I think I've collected around eight, 8 or 10 precons by now, and have actually upgraded at least 2 or 3 so far. So you can say I'm getting into the deep part, or rather the deep end of it all so early on. But I got excited, and I'm sure all of you have done the exact same thing where you get excited for something new and it's all fresh, and being able to join a community has been, definitely a blast. And because of all of that, I started to wonder if there was a way to go ahead and maybe help myself in building up my collection and not needing to necessarily look at it as, okay, I want to sift and maybe I shouldn't pick this up, or maybe I should. Ooh, that card over there is $400. I don't necessarily need that. And it's true, I don't necessarily need it. I could definitely, especially in Magic, find something that's not as strong but very similar and work around it, or, as they say, print proxies. However, I thought to myself, why don't I just try my hand at TCG Player? And that's what this is mainly about, is starting off as someone completely fresh into the hobby and throwing myself into TCG Player and kind of seeing where it leads me to. So far, it's been pretty well, actually. I've started, I think, a little over a month ago now, and I've made it to seller level 3. I've been taking it just the low and slow approach, and I was gracefully gifted a bulk collection from one of my buddies who doesn't necessarily play much Magic any further. And because of that, I've been able to list a lot more cards than usual. I had actually started with a Foundations box that had been recommended by another video. Shout out to the Cardboard Baron. He's been super helpful with his videos. I recommend anybody to check him out. I would say that the box is treating me well. I haven't really sold too much out of that box, and I've primarily been selling off of the bulk that I had been graciously given by my friend. And that bulk is primarily made of older cards from at least 2020, probably earlier than that. So it's nothing too old, but it's much older than what I previously had mentioned with the Foundation box. So it's been treating me fairly well. And the same friend was able to help me acquire a Pokemon bulk collection. Now, that's something that I am truthfully not versed in. Growing up, I mainly only played Pokemon Gold. I had played Pokemon Yellow, Blue, Red, but my bread and butter really was Gold version. So I only know so much, and since then haven't really touched Pokemon at all. Well, now I have a lot of bulk. I have thousands upon thousands of Pokemon, and I'm trying to acquire more because then I want to see where that goes as well. I've learned a lot more about Pokemon, and I've actually even started to give the TCG itself a try. So, would recommend for those who want to try out Pokemon, go and play it. Don't just rip to collect, go and actually play it. But going back to what this video is about, my journey is slow, and I think you should expect the exact same. To go and burn and expect that you're going to become, alpha investments or someone like that in a matter of a month, 2, 6, a year is just absolutely not feasible. It's unrealistic, and one should expect that. But that's okay, because if you just keep the mentality that low and slow is going to get you there, then you're good to go. A lot of people want to go race to the finish line because they want to see the results. They want to see the fruits of their labor. The thing is, you have to first do the labor part. You have to put in the work. You have to stay consistent. And even if there's a little bit of a lull, something happens, life can happen. Just getting back onto that saddle, going ahead, getting up, doing what you need to do, it's going to get you further along to where you want to be. This can be said for so many different things in life in general, but especially here from my understanding, the card market. The more consistent you are, the more you get further into the community, the more it's going to pay you back. And that's what I want to do. So I wanted to build this little base here and start my journey here alongside, documenting as I go, seeing where I grow, and kind of share my thoughts on the whole process. So welcome to the journey with me. Glad to have you all here. Like and subscribe if you'd like to see where I go. Thank you so much.